Now, the main dusty traits, and it's always more, but these are the main ones. But the main one, right? If you have an entitlement mentality, you expect success, you expect respect or care without putting in the work to own it. To earn it. Excuse me. You expect success, respect, or care without putting in the work to earn it. And you demand that others fulfill your needs. That is the entitlement mentality. A lot of you guys have an entitlement mentality. More than likely, it comes from your mammy overdoing it, over showering you and protecting you, and you got titties in your mouth still. That's more than likely where it comes from. And it can come from other places, but that's more than likely. Me coaching guys over the years, man, I always get into how they grew up with their moms, and it's always the mama making you feel like everybody owe you something, right? So the thing with the entitlement mentality is that, one of the things that, people with the entitlement mentality want is instant gratification, right? You want the results without putting in the work, right? The minute something don't go your way, you run because it don't feel good to you, right? It reminds you that life is not your mother's titties, your comfort zone, your mother's titties. But when a person with an entitlement mentality who want instant gratification fail, they blame it on everybody else. So you buy my program, it don't work overnight for you. Dating coaches are trash and blah, blah, blah. You watch a video, you spend 30 minutes watching the video. It don't work right away. The first chick you went and hollered at didn't get on her knees and suck your dick. Not dating coaches just trash and the game is bullshit and all of that. That's instant gratification, wanting instant gratification, and that comes from an entitlement mentality, right? Typically, when these type of people grew up, if this is you, you know what I'm talking about. And I know this might hit home to some of y'all. Your mother made you feel good about everything, even if you failed. Whatever you're just, and there's nothing wrong with instilling confidence in your children, but lying to your children is crazy. But your mother created a safety blanket and protected you from bad feelings and failing. And she didn't let you do things because she didn't want you to get hurt, or she didn't let you participate in sports because she know you ain't good enough and she don't want to hurt your feelings. And everything that she told you was just good. So now when you grow up, right, and life ain't like that, life ain't like your mama's home and your mama's titties, it feels bad. And you do everything in your power to create what your mother created, right? And so you only do things, or you seek things that give you instant gratification. You don't want to work for it. Got a student that I've been working with. You know who he is, right? Whenever I tell him to do something, right? And the good thing about this student, and for my guys that's in the Players Club, you know who I'm talking about. The good thing about him, though, he doesn't have fear, and he's not scared to try. He's not scared to go out there. But he doesn't like feeling bad. Feeling bad is just feeling bad. Feelings pass. He doesn't like feeling bad. And so he always wants the shortcut. He always try to find a shortcut to the game. And sidebar, a lot of you guys that hit me up be like, where's the advanced game? We want some advanced game. Now my shit is as advanced as it gets, right? But a lot of you guys, like when you get some information, you like, oh, this is too simple, or where's the advanced game? The reason that they want the advanced game is because they think the advanced means shortcut. So they think that the higher you go up in the game level, is the path is shorter. The path is of least resistance. And so they always ask me, oh, what's the I got this program, but do you have anything more advanced? And like I say, my shit is as advanced as it gets. But I know what they're looking for is instant gratification. They don't want to do the work because they don't like the process of failing. And this is the same with my guy. When I tell him to do something, specifically where he doesn't like feeling bad at, he puts too much stock into women and women's opinions. He's always trying to look for another way. Right? And it ain't no other way. Every other day he messaging me and I'm like, bro, I just told you yesterday what to do. You got to do that. Soon as he texts a bitch, soon as he texts a woman, he messaging me. See it through. Can you tell me what to say right here? Because he want it instant. He want the pussy instant. It don't work like that, bro. You see what I'm saying? A lot of these guys who want have an entitlement mentality, they always chase instant gratification. You know, they can't wait. They don't have patience because they expected it right here and there because their mamas gave it to them just like that. You see what I'm saying? The instant gratification is not, I can fuck, not that I can fuck with it, but that don't bother me as much as some of this other stuff. But if you're a guy and you notice that you want things right now, that you don't like the process of things, or you put off working hard, or you put off the process because something takes too long, or you say, oh, this is going to take too long, or it's going to take forever and I don't have a lot of time. Whatever the case may be, if that's you probably have an entitled mentality. And who do we know have entitled mentalities? Women. Women have entitlement mentalities. They literally want you to show up and be the most perfect husband ever right there on the first date. Buy me this, that. That's the entitlement mentality. And that's instant gratification. Women don't want to put the work in. They don't want to provide you real value. This is why they always see them. You see videos, and not only with women, but men too. You see in this community, it's always this. They want to learn secret psychology hacks to win a guy over. Or these dudes hit me up like, what's the secret hacks to get inside of her mind? Or what's the secret hacks to get some put? It don't work like that. That's instant gratification. How about going to provide somebody some value? And I'm not saying be a trick or give yourself away, but how about actually pouring into yourself and become valuable so that a woman wants to sleep with you? But that's what instant gratification is. Now that, I don't like people with an entitled mentality. I hate people with not hate, but because I don't hate much things, but the entitlement mentality, when I see instant gratification, it's like, but what makes me is something for nothing attitude. And people with a something for nothing attitude have an entitled mentality, right? They want a handout. They want you to give them something. Like a bitch, like a welfare single mama in the projects. Want the government to come save them. You see this all the time, man. You see it in the hood. You see it a lot in a lot of the bad neighborhoods. You see these guys, these niggas in the hood saying that they don't come, they need to put more community centers, and you need to do that. That's your motherfucking job. You sitting back like your mama on welfare, waiting on the government to come save you and clean up your neighborhood where you live at. You understand what I'm saying? That's a something for nothing attitude. You want to sit back and live your life and spend all your money on bullshit, but then you want somebody to come put a community center or build a community center or put a computer lab or whatever the case may be in the neighborhood for your motherfucking kids. No, player, it don't work like that. That's your job. You see what I'm saying? But that's the something, for nothing attitude. And if you got a something for nothing attitude, you just like a welfare hoe waiting on the government. You just like a bitch in the project, so the trailer park, waiting on, the state to come bust you down. You feel me?